Hello everyone. In today's video, the topic will be kind of different. I'm using a different account because the topic will be specifically about how to build a magical team for a free player or an average spending player. This account is not like in Lord level and so on. It's just VIP for team, like average spending. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do or what you need to upgrade if you wanna work on a magical team or have a magical team in your arena. I will also show you some examples of magical teams in our server, and I hope it will be helpful for you. Now let's start. First of all, if you wanna work on the magical team, you must have Merlin as a basic hero to work on. Why? Because she is like Aurora for physical teams. Like she is a lifesteal hero. If you have her, your team will have more durability and it will survive more. It will have more ability power during the attack, so it will be very helpful for you. Okay. Aside from Merlin, if you want to upgrade another one, go for Candy. It's not upgraded here because um, I'm kind of late in awakening heroes here, but still she is very helpful. And she is like a beast right now. I can guarantee that top 30 of our server, like 30 of top 50 on our server, are using Candy in their defense. So what do you expect? She's definitely a beast. Aside from Candy, you can go for Crash because he increases the speed of a teammate and also lower the speed of your opponent. At the same time, he have crowd control skill. And after awakening, he can drag all the opponents in a black hole and it will help your team to kill your opponent faster. So basically, Merlin, Crash, and Candy as support magical heroes. As a mage, if you are not spending, or if you are like, let's say, a free player, go for Medea and Karuna. If you want someone beside them, go for Lotus. Medea because she's the best free damaging mage. Karuna is also a damaging mage, and she also increased the healing points of her teammates with her skin. She have a skin and she have an awakening skill. She give your team more durability. Okay, and that's the best thing about her. Many free magical players are using her in their team. But I basically recommend you Medea in your team and Lotus. They are summoning heroes and you can use them in the Sky City if you want. Like they can help you to get a good damage and a high rank in general. If you are going to spend a bit, like to VIP 8, you can go for Theresa. She is the best mage. If you are going to spend, just in case, Theresa must be your first option to go for. If you are lower than VIP 8 and you are saving diamonds for a legendary hero and you have magic base team, go for Vortex because he is available in the wheel event. Um, if you are going to spend on supportive heroes, basically you can go for Ovid and Quinox. Quinox make clones of your team and sorry, of your opponent team, and like at some point you will find that your arena team or your brawl team is like 10 heroes against 5 because of Quinox. So it's awesome. Ovid disable the self healing and he is the best debuffer in the game right now, so he will be a very nice option for you. That's in case if you are like an average spender or even more than like average, how can I say it? Let's say VIP 15, Lord 1, 2, 3. Those heroes are good to work on. Okay. Now, for a cannon, I really don't encourage the idea of raising magical cannons, but Russell is the option. And Blissa if you are going to get um, a legendary magical hero in the cannon position. Because she is kinda buffer at the same time she is damager, not very big damager, but she like penetrate to the mid row of your opponent team and she kind of distract everything in your opponent. But anyway, I don't recommend her. Theresa, Quinox, Ovid, Those are my favorites, and actually, like this account is kind of in a good rank in the arena, even though I'm also working on physical team here, but I'm talking about the players who are willing to have a pure magical team. Now, those are for the heroes you need to raise, the mages and support. For the tanks, I recommend you to raise Gerber because he is a legendary hero with skin and awakening skill, and he is legendary but free, so he is very nice to get. Okay, if you don't have Gerber, or if you are like kinda late for getting Gerber, go for, let's say, Uther. He encountered the physical teams, or Pulan, or Vala. They are all good. Most important thing is you need one tank to work on and max out so you can have the best of this tank in your team. Okay, it doesn't matter who is a tank, but what matters is um, to upgrade it and then wait the result. But basically, this tank, like, it's better to be Pulan or Uther or Gerber because they are the best functioning tanks right now. Chavez is also good, but he is not very good against the physical teams. He's like a piece of cake against Mira, so I'd recommend the other ones better. Now, that's for the heroes which you need to raise. For the commander equipment, you better work on the wand equipment. This one, the third one, because she enhanced the mages and support, so it will be very good for you. For the academy, there are 5 branches here, so if you are going to have majority of your heroes with magical power, the ability power in the academy must be your priority because look here, it buff the magical heroes. Look here, buff the magical heroes. All the magical heroes are in it. The AD is not important for you because it's for the physical heroes, but if you are going for magical team, the ability power must be your priority. It must be ahead of all other branches by 10 levels at least. And you can dump the attack damage if you are not raising physical teams because, you know, if you want to get the result from your magical team, don't expect anything from the attack damage, right? It's not important to raise it anyway. If you are like an average spender or at Lord level and you are working on both, then you can raise all of them. But like for a free player or for an average spender like VIP 5, VIP 7, VIP 8, and you are working on specifically the magical heroes, go for the AP only. Don't distract yourself. So you will, in this case, you will lose power. You will get no result. If you want to get the best result, work on a specific branch. Unless you are at Lord level, in this case, it doesn't matter. Actually, like raise whatever you want. That's for the academy. All right. Now for the talent, there is some important part you need to consider. It's called the talent combo. It doesn't give this much of power, but it raises the power for a big group of heroes at the same time, so it will be very nice to work on when it's about the magical heroes. Another part, the equipments. I can't tell you specific equipments to work on because the magical heroes are like big. It's a big group of heroes, so if you wanna work on some specific heroes equipments, you must decide the damager. If you decide Medea as your main damager, if you decide Karna as your main damager, work on their equipments to level 15. And after that, raise the others. You can dump the physical equipments in this case, unless it's the same again, unless you are a spender, this is not pointed for you. Because at Lord level, like we can upgrade whatever we want, right? But if you are going to be specifically upgrading a specific team, don't work on everything. Work on this specific team till you maximize it out. Now, that's for the equipments. And I can give you an example of that. Like right now, this is a magical team, right? But look at my equipment buff. It's 80,000, 82,000. It's like an average power. But if I'm going to show you this guy, he's using purely magical team, but look at the equipment buff. 104,000. And I can guarantee that he is not raising a single physical equipment. I can guarantee that because he's not in the ranking of the enhancing levels, in the enhancing rank of equipment. So if you are going to work on a magical team and you want to get the best result, work only on the magical equipments. That's very important part of the game. Here I'm not working on the magical equipments only because this account is kind of hybrid and I might need to buff it at any time. It's like a backup, so I can't work on the magical team only. But anyway, it's still doing well with the magical heroes. So that's for the basic tips to raise a magical team. Merlin, Candy, Crash, Medea or Karna as main damager. If you're going to spend, go for Theresa and Vortex. If you're going to spend on support, go for Ovid and Kenox. And those are the most important tips so far. Now, if I'm going to show you about some of the magical teams in our server, let me show you some of the players who I admire their teams. First of all, this guy, pure free team, and it's very nice. Actually, he's in top 50 most of the time. This girl, she's using also a nice magical team, pure magical team, and she's counting on Patra. Then my friend Miku, he is using Medea as a main damager aside from Theresa, one paid mage, but she is doing perfectly. Like he can climb to top 20 whenever he like. Lamort, also my friend, he's also doing well with this team. Two legendary heroes. If you observe, I'm getting organizing it like free team, one legend, two legends, and so on, so you can know what to get first. Let's go for this guy, using also two magical legendary heroes and Pyre. But anyway, he's doing well. Like this team is kind of weird, but it's nice, and he's counting on Delphos. Delphos is good to upgrade for the Sky City and so on. This guy also having a nice team, counting on Karna, and he's using one legendary mage. It's heli, but it would be better if he have Theresa actually, but it doesn't matter really. So that's all for this video. I wanted to show you like how can you work on a magical team, how can you get the best of your magical team, and how can you upgrade it. And I hope this video will be helpful for you. Click like if you are interested in it so other players can see it also, and you can write in the comment what do you want to see, what is the content which you want to see, because it's kind of confusing for me to choose which content to talk about or to like try to explain. And I will also try to drop a link in the description about which heroes you need to raise first and some small tips you need to work on, so you will not be confused. You can attach the video to that link so you can know what to do easily without big confusion. All right, and that's all. Thank you for watching.